Let's make America great for every religion and race.
Hey!
Yeah, men don't have a vagina. The radical left works for China. All I ever wanted for the USA was a good economy for your family. Protect the southern border, make a place that's safe for your kids to go outside and play. Look at San Francisco, take a look at LA. Look at New York City, man, it just ain't the same. We all know the radical left is to blame for weaponizing.
Yeah, I was ready, they didn't have my back. They were petty, I stayed in my bed. On that petty, I brought it right back.
Oh man, where them beautiful patriots at? Well, my brothers and sisters, beautiful people around the world, it's time to get in that old truck. And if that truck don't crank, like Granddaddy used to say, we're gonna throw her in neutral. And then we'll roll it down the street, and she'll crank. I tell you, once we get her rolling, she gonna crank. But hey, man, I hope everybody's having an amazing week. Happy Friday, you guys. Happy early Mother's Day. Salute and love to our beautiful mothers on the channel, man. A part of this big family. It's a lot of beautiful mothers, grandmothers on the channel, man. And we wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. I love y'all, man. I know we bringing amazing updates, covering all this corruption, election interference, and seeing all these cases falling apart, man. Taking wins left and right. Stopping people dead in their tracks. Yeah. But oh man, the judge. We don't know which one is more embarrassing. The judge or Stormy's tapes. You know? But hey, man. Let's jump straight in. This was coming from my brother Doug in Exile. And I again want to send a huge shout out to my brother William that sent this one to me to check out. And again, we've been emailing a lot of you guys back. We sent out tons of orders yesterday. This morning we will be doing as well. When I laid my head down for a couple hours, and so many of you beautiful people emailed me, so I have to respond back to a lot of emails. Again, it's hard because there's nobody behind me. It's just me, y'all. It is just me. And a lot of you guys hats will be out for delivery tomorrow. Some were out today. There's a couple of y'all getting y'all today, but tomorrow tons will be dropping in front of your doorstep, your P.O. boxes, your mailboxes. So be on the lookout, okay? Be on the lookout. We're sending them out, baby. We're going to make this thing great again, baby. We're going to ride and crack open a cold one in November. Well, let's check this video out. Link will be in the description box down below. And again, salute to our brother Doug. He's been showing so much love on our channel and actually appreciates what we do and other content creators. So bless this man and his family. Let's jump straight in, you guys. And again, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there, man. We love you. Let's go and jump straight in, y'all. We got another update with Judge Merchan. And we see Alina Habba putting her foot down every single day. She is fed up. Just like all of us are. We all fed up, man. But you know what? This has become some of the best campaigning, some of the best, even never Trumpers, people that weren't even going to vote, people that, we have woken up a lot of people through these reaction videos, y'all. A lot of people, a lot of people have woken up, and we're going to keep calling it out. We're going to keep spreading the love, man. And I encourage you to spread the love, man. Check up on your people. Call them, text them, give them a hug. Suicide rates all-time high. I say this every video. I know y'all probably get tired of me saying it. Depression, anxiety, all-time high. People tired. 2-3 jobs. 12, 15 hours. Overtime. Putting food on the table for their kids. Back hurt, knees hurt. Neck sore. Body sore. Check up on your people, man. That's all I ask. Check up on your people. Spread love when you go out in the public. Be kind to one another. Be kind. It's the simple things, man. The simple things in life, y'all. Let's check it out.
Trump attorney Alina Habba is on Fox News revealing details about the way Judge Juan Merchan snuck out little details about Trump or had them kind of be able to ruminate on the gross aspect of Stormy Daniels, then tell the jury, oh, it never should have happened. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. This is how these trashy people are trying to plaster Trump with just the Stormy Daniels story. It's not going to work. Remember the E-tape or whatever it is in 2016, they thought that would take him out, the extra Hollywood tape where Trump said he'd grab a girl. Not that he said you can grab a girl, whatever, if you're famous enough. They thought that would end him, and it wasn't enough. Let's get into this one with Alina Habba.
Well, Judge Cannon reserved and did not give another date, but she said there is a tremendous amount of pretrial. There's other issues that have to be handled first. And
so she's giving us a quick update on the Eileen Cannon one that I forgot about. Just that how Jack Smith blew that case. It's getting pushed back indefinitely. Part of it because he covered up and doctored evidence. I'll explain in a minute.
Found out that Jack Smith has his hand in the cookie jar. He was intentionally taking evidence, not telling the court that he had basically taken classified document covers, put him on the wrong documents because they were sloppy.
These are about the photos. I don't know if you ever saw the Mar-a-Lago photos. It has stacks of documents all scattered on the floor, and they all have top secret, classified statements on them. That was all doctored and posed. They put those covers
Staged, tampering with evidence. We caught you tampering. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Y'all know we play that song in our Jack Smith videos. Yeah. Time to pack your bags, boy. Hey, bub, it's time to pack your bags, Jack. Time to get you going, buddy.
On the documents, and come to find out, some of the documents they put those on were not classified documents. That's falsifying evidence. And that's why Aileen Cannon said, look, this is all a big can of worms. We have to push this back, buddy.
And then what they did was put it in a footnote. They didn't think, when you put it in a footnote as a lawyer, that's, hey, I don't really want to highlight this, but it's in a footnote. And the people read it. We caught on. Obviously, our team is strong there, and they're looking at this closely. And Judge Cannon said, hold on. We got a lot of other things to do before you even try and pressure me, like you pressured many other judges, into having these rush trials before the November election.
So that one is done. Mar-a-Lago, done. Fonnie Willis, likely done. And this Stormy Daniels one, well, there's no jail time associated with it.
Judge Merchan said about the defense complaining about the testimony, he said, I agree. It would have been better if some of these things had been left unsaid.
Now, this is about Judge Merchan allowing this gross testimony to come out about Stormy Daniels speaking specifics about her and Trump in the sack, which is nobody's business, isn't even part of the case because it's not because Trump still could have paid her hush money even if it wasn't true. It might not be true for all I know. She could be lying about the whole thing. Maybe he pays her hush money because it's easier to pay her $130,000 to keep her quiet than to have her spill all this detail out to Melania.
But they were already said in front of the jury.
Yeah, this is the problem here. And the judge did try and put guardrails with the prosecution and say that these are the guardrails.
The problem is you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You can't unhear something. But he said, yeah, we got to put the guardrails back on this, guys. I originally said you could tell all these Stormy Daniels stories. Now, let's veer away from that in this trial. And Judge Merchan knew it was too late. He wanted to slander Trump in public first.
Just go back to basics here. This is about books and records keeping. This is about somebody in Trump Tower who registered a legal fee as a legal fee payment. Okay, that's it. A payment to Michael Cohen, who was an attorney, to reimburse him was a legal fee. That's what this case is about. Where was President Trump? In the White House.
So Trump can't be responsible for this if he was in the White House. He had nothing to do with all this stuff. That's why he was saying earlier that he just probably signed a document, saying pay whatever. It's part of his business. He signs hundreds of documents to have his business pay for stuff.
And they're trying to now make this a very salacious, it's a complete extortion situation. And they're using their hand for the Biden administration to, number one, slow him down so that he can't go on the campaign trail. Number two, get headlines that they think will damage him.
So all of this is just a big use of the waste of trial time for the Democrats to try and campaign against Trump. And then Trump, of course, is going to just say, fine, you got me tied up in court. How about I use this to campaign against you? And that is what this election is about. Not Trump versus Biden, but Trump versus the corrupt state.
Clear. And the judge was trying to prevent that. But I can tell you, I just thought the prosecution completely disregarded the guardrails, didn't care. And that's why we moved for a mistrial.
Oh, so I didn't hear that they moved for a mistrial. And so I haven't heard anything on that, but that's the first I heard of it. So I hope they do get a mistrial. They should.
How effective can the limiting instructions be for jurors?
I think they're useless. I think they're completely useless. I'll be honest with you.
I love this too, because I'm very skeptical of our court system. It's antiquated. This is foolish to think that you can say, you can get the judge can give instructions. You're not allowed to allow that testimony by Stormy Daniels to affect your decision is ridiculous. After what they hear, you can't, it's like if I show you a photo of a dead puppy on the side of the road, then say, oh, just pretend like you didn't see it. You can't unsee that.
This is an art. It's not a science. When you're in a courtroom, no matter what the reporters are saying, you have to understand that as an attorney, it's a craft. You have to sit there, you have to listen, you have to read the room, you have to read the judge and the jury.
I only put that clip in there because she said that being a lawyer is an art form. And I'm an artist, so I get to weigh in on this because I think I'm kind of an expert on the arts. I do agree. It is not about studying the law. It's about reading people in that jury and manipulating them, giving them information, influencing them. That's the art form of this stuff. And I hate to say it, but that's why I don't think it's about justice.
If you constantly object and a judge is constantly saying you're overruled, how does that make you look to a jury? Right. There is a dance that you have to do, and you have to look at everything. So that was a little bit of an unfair assumption, if you ask me.
I'm sorry.
That was because Judge Merchan blamed Trump's defense for not objecting enough during that Stormy Daniels thing. And she's saying you don't want to object all the time because it can be seen as being too much of a chatterbox and too disruptive. So that's her defense. That's his defense. In the meanwhile, though, this is good. I just wanted to give you a little more detail about how gross Juan Merchan ran his courtroom. It's disrespectful to his career and to the law. And this thing really ought to be thrown out on a mistrial line.
This bar removed. Get him gone. Get him gone. But love to my beautiful patriots, man. My brothers and sisters around the world. Again, I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Happy Friday and happy Mother's Day, man. I love you guys. And comment down below. How do you feel about everything that's going on? And are you ready to crack open a cold one in November? Comment down below that you're ready to crack open a cold one down in November, man. I want to see those comments, man. I'm ready to crack open a cold one. I get the emails every single day. Rick, we're going to crack open a cold one. I love you guys, man. Peace.